Alright, in this video we're taking a look at a magnetic phone or tablet holder. So first, a couple of images that give you a little more details about this, and then we'll jump into the video, talk a little bit more in specifics. Alright, so as stated, we're taking a look at this holder. It's magnetic. First, let me show you what it comes with. So you have like a little user manual. These, you can't really see it very well, but there's two little circles that are sort of a glossy, clear type of a sticker. Get back to that in a moment. They're basically the size of this right here. So I imagine you could use those to stick onto a surface that didn't have quite as smooth of a finish as you would like it to have. You have a QC check or quality control, little certified that has been checked off. And you have metal disc 1 and 2. One is smaller, one is larger. And it's because one of these is going to go on your phone or your tablet or what have you, and the other one you can use if you want to stick it onto the dash. This has a suction cup. You can stick this on the dash and stick it on top. We'll get into that in a moment too, though. And then you have little clean and dry type wipes, so you can clean up the surface before you adhere the actual items. Okay, so as stated, one of these type devices will stick onto your device. Now, my cellular phone, I use wireless charging, and so I do not have any type of backing, and I'm not going to pop it out of the case because it's a fully enclosed case. I'm not going to pop it out of the case every single time I want to charge my phone, which is pretty much every night. Every day, so that would make no sense whatsoever. But I do have a tablet, and it's actually quite heavy. It actually wireless charges as well, but it also has a case, and you can see I have Velcro on here in 2 places. I have a little piece of metal for magnetic charging cable, so even though they're not adding a huge amount of weight, it's adding a little bit of weight to an already fairly heavy device, because this also has a little stand built in. It has this plastic cover, and it has the rubber and plastic cover that surrounds it. This is a 2013 Nexus 7 7-inch tablet. So this thing's got quite a bit of weight to it. And the way I have worked around in the past, a year or 2 ago, utilizing this and still being able to wireless charge it, is having this case. I stuck a metal plate, you can see right there, onto this case. So what that allows me to do is I can have this protecting the tablet, but I can also flip it around and have the tablet held in place like that and still use that. So this is what we're going to use as demonstration. So if this can hold up, if this magnet can hold this, you should be comfortable holding it with almost every phone on the market just about these days. This is a Note 9, Galaxy Note 9 Samsung with a rugged case, fully surrounded. So it weighs less than this does. I don't know by how much, but it's a little bit less. So I'm not overly concerned because I know it can hold this, so that's cool. Alright, so that said, this uses 3M adhesive. I know from past experience that once you stick this on whatever device you're going to stick it on, as long as it's a smooth and clean finish that you stick it to, it's pretty much going to be on there. You can get it off. It's going to take some work, and there is a potential, if you're not careful, you could damage a device. That's because this 3M is really, really good about holding whatever it's supposed to be holding, which is, the intended purpose. So this is the box that the mount comes in, just so you can see. So now I'm using this, don't crucify me, but I'm using this not in the way it's intended, but because of the fact that it works so well for what I need it for. Get this stuff out of the way. Alright, so the mount itself, you've got your magnet here. Of course, you can rotate, while it's on the actual magnet, and this is going to turn some, but the thing is when you're using a magnet, it doesn't matter if you stick it on like this, pull it off, and stick it on like, so you have 360 or whatever, you can adjust it however you like. This does have, you know, swivel back and forth, up and down, you know, whatever you need. You have this little screw type piece here, thumb screw, and that's going to allow you to take this and adjust this like that. So basically this would go, if your steering wheel were right here on your car and your dash is over here, you would plant this right on the dash, adjust this, you know, kind of somewhat follow the contour of your dash as best as possible and have it sticking out, and then you have your device so that it's facing you so that you can actually see, you know, whatever it is you need to see. You do have, it is curved, and you do have a rubber piece here, so if it were to be laying against a dash, it's not going to damage it. You don't have to worry about that. So that's good. This, I'll peel it back a little bit for you so you can see. It's very sticky. My finger's sticking. You ever had like those fly traps or whatever? It's basically what this feels like. So you have sort of the sticky gel outside, and you could actually clean that you know, with soap and water, and it should stay fairly tacky. So that's going to give you some additional adhesive effect. And then under the red portion there is going to be that 3M adhesive that's really super sticky as well. So I'm going to put that back, and I'm going to lay that back so I can protect the sticky part. So yeah, this is like fly paper type tacky sticky, only it doesn't come off gooey in your hands, so you don't have any kind of residual, so that's really good. But it has a very super tacky feel. If I go like, it's very strong. So if I go like this, you can see, I mean, even just a little spot holds the entire weight of the unit. So, but I'm gonna keep that covered. Okay, so what I was saying, don't crucify me. I'm not going to use this in the way it's intended. I'm a big fan of, you know, getting things and using them in multiple scenarios. So what I actually do here is just basically go like that and then expand it out just a little bit. And I don't know if you'll be able to see it right here or not. Let me turn the camera just a little bit. There you go. So you can't see it really, really well because it's black on black, but basically I'm just going to go like this, angle that like that. So I'm just going to lay this over top of the monitor, and in my particular case, I have a monitor that has speakers built in up and down both sides, so it really works out really perfectly for me. And I can take this tablet, and before I do that, let me show you this. So can I shake this off and have it fall? Yes. But is it going to fall easily? No. You see how much force I had to get, like, you know, almost a foot and stop abruptly to make that fall. So this is going to hold really, really well. So you can see, no problem. And if I lay this right over top of my monitor, like that, I can actually have my tablet right here. So if I needed to do something on my tablet, you know, I can sit here and do this and interact with it. But I could also have it as a display for running an app like a security camera or something like that that I wanted to check on outside or what have you. But, you know, just having that option is really, really cool. For me, I think that's a really nice option. So, you know, obviously you can stick this on your dash or, you know, what have you. The other option, if I were going to do that, but I'm not going to, is like if I didn't have this fan sitting on top of this speaker, is like adhere it to a flat surface like this and have it sitting right here so that it's readily accessible as well, which, you know, maybe in the future I'll do that if I decide to move this. But I just want to show you, this has a multiple, you know, type option in functionality. You can have it hanging off of a device like this, or you could have it in the actual car, and I don't have to use, you know, any of the sticky gel. It just holds itself up because of, you know, that type of a setup. But if I were interested in doing so, I could have it sitting just like that and have the tablet or phone or whatever it is, whatever device, you know, just like that, and have it mounted up, really accessible. So anyway, I just want to share that with you. I think this is really cool, very versatile, and, you know, if I use it for any reason at all, it would be like this right here for me. It wouldn't be a car type option, but definitely, you know, looks good and feels really, you know, well made and everything. So I don't suspect there'd be any problems. Once you tighten this thing up, it does lock it into place, so you know it's not going to go anywhere. Okay, if I pull it hard enough, I guess it would. Well, I didn't tighten it all the way. Yeah. So I'd have to break it now, because you can see it flexes just a little. I'd have to break it, so that locks it in place really, really tight. So anyway, that is one of many foam mounts from this company. They have a wide variety. I'm going to be taking a look at several of them, and this is just one that I think is really, really convenient for me. I'll leave a link below if you want to find out more. Hopefully that gives you some idea of what to expect. This stuff holds up. It's only like 40, 50 degrees these days here right now in my area. That's Fahrenheit. And I have used similar mounts in the car with this type of adhesive and sticky type, and I've had no problems with it. And that's probably about 110 as far as my own usage goes, right around that Fahrenheit. So I imagine it'd probably go a little bit higher and be fine. But anyway, if you want to find out more, you can read more about it. Check out the link below. That'll give you some more information, okay? Thanks for watching.